So we're finally done with Clash at the Castle, which took place in the Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales. So now let's talk about the matches. We kicked off the show with a six-man tag team pitting the Street Profit and Madcap Moss against Theory and Alpha Academy. It was a high-energy opener. It highlighted all six competitors adequately before Monetas Ford exploded late and finished Chad Gable off with his offspring frog splash. This was a perfect taste of things to come. The crowd was molten hot for everyone involved, despite no prior storyline to speak of. Moss in particular looked great and continues to impress anytime he gets a chance to showcase himself inside the squared circle. So I will rate this match as Moss and the Street Profits defeated Alpha Academy and Theory. I will give this match about 5 out of 10. Then talk about the women's division. The next match, Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Alexa Bliss kicked off the main show when they squared off with Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Yusuke in a 6-women tag team match. The newly dubbed Damage Control earned a hard-fought victory in another action-packed contest. The babyfaces rolled early before Blair and Co. isolated Asuka and cut her off from the rest of her team. Blair predictably received the hot tag and exploded into the match. Late but superb teamwork from heels gave way to Sky delivering her trademark moonsault and Bayley stacking up the ace of WWE for the win. So this match, I'll give it another 6 by 10. The next up was the Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus versus Gunther. Champion and the challenger beat the life out of each other over nearly 20 minutes, testing each other's endurance, durability, and toughness. Gunther reddened the chest of his opponent and dominated the action throughout the first half of the bout. Sheamus seized an opening and punished the champion with an onslaught of forearm to the chest, a hard strike, heavy-hitting moves, and a couple of near fall followed before the Irishman attempts a brogue kick, which his back gave out through the Gunther capitalized by delivering a powerbomb and finishing the Celtic Warrior off. So this match I'll give a 4 by or 5 by 10. The very next match, and for me the best match of the night, was the SmackDown Women's Championship, and it will feature SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan and Shayna Baszler. Liv Morgan sought to make it 2 in a row against a 4 horsewoman of MMA when she defended the SmackDown Women's Championship against Shayna. Morgan oddly worked submission early, looking to defeat her opponent first with her own Karifuda clutch and then an armbar. Morgan, like good underdog babyface, proved resilient and fought her way back into the contest. Despite a late attempt at a clutch by Baszler, she turned her with a codebreaker and finished the challenger with Oblivion for a successful title defense. And that match, I think, was the best match Cardiff Vale saw, and Liv Morgan retained her SmackDown Women's Championship. And I will give this match a 9 by 10, which was a pretty good match. Then the most shocking match of the night, Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day. Edge and Rey came out with the win. They may have defeated the Judgment Day, but that victory proved secondary to the event that unfolded after the bell, despite the veterans overcoming interference form and pulling off the victory following a 619 and a spear to Finn Balor. It was a stunning betrayal and long-awaited heel turn by Rey's son Dominic that stole the headlines. A low blow to Edge and a sneak attack on his father drew a chorus of boos from the fan and elected maniacal laughing from Balor and Priest, who believed they had turned him. Dominic left on his own without pledging to the Judgment Day, but he was clearly the hottest heel in the entire segment. I will give this match a 7 out of 10. Then Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. Nothing much to talk about this match. Seth Rollins came out with the win. As the match progressed, the combatants threw everything at each other, even dividing into each other's arsenal in an attempt to put the other away. Rollins, a master manipulator, insulted Riddle's family again, When the babyface lost his cool and grabbed a chair, the visionary took advantage of the distraction and delivered a stomp. I'll give this match a 5 by 10. Then now the big one, the main event, undisputed WWE Universal Championship match, Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns. Reigns, defending champion, entered the arena on his own. There was no Paul Heyman and no Jimmy and Jey Uso. Even Sami Zayn was nowhere to be seen as the tribal chief made the long walk to the ring without pyro due to the stadium setup. They took everything they had worked through and developed over the time and executed it to perfection with a red-hot Cardiff crowd. Reigns is a master of near fall and has timing that is impeccable. He knows exactly when to throw his shoulder off the mat to maximize the drama. And talking about the drama, Solo Sikoa debuted in the closing moments, pulling the referee out of the ring and helping Roman Reigns and distracting Drew McIntyre. During the match, we also saw Theory trying to cash in, but Tyson Fury had other ideas. So this match came up once again. Roman Reigns retaining the titles, and the streak goes on. This match, an 8 by 10. So that's it for today. The Clash at the Castle. Let me know how you and what was your favorite match from the pay-per-view. Till then, see you.